Let's get it. What is going on, my peoples, and my plant peoples? So, we already kind of see how this started off. I got a chance to go see tropicals at the Southeastern Georgia plant show or whatnot, and I had a really good time. I saw a couple people that I like to see, love to see. You know, I got the chance to see Curvy Plants, bought some stuff from her, and you'll see it later. Got to see my girl Carla G, cause she a G, you feel me? We got to hang out and do some Hoya things, you know what I'm talking about? But yeah, I highly enjoyed myself. I went on the second day, which is today. I went on the second day today. I didn't get a chance to go on the first day, but I heard the first day was nuts. Freaking bananas. A couple thousand people went. So yeah, I went on the second day because I worked on Saturday, so I had to go on Sunday. So that's where we at. So what I want to do, of course, is show y'all around. I did a little vlogging or whatnot. Tried to see all the different shops, but there were probably like over 20 shops. Not just selling plants, but also plant supplies and different jewelry and outdoor plants, indoor plants, exotic, rare plants. So there's a little bit of everything, a little bit for everybody. So what we're gonna do now is kick it that way and catch a little vibe, sit back and enjoy my vlog. So here we go. So we are back, and I hope that you like that. Hope you saw some plants that you like. Get you excited, get your endorphins up, get your dopamine going, you're stimulated or whatnot. Yeah, it was, like I said, it was very enjoyable. A good amount of people, where it's not like I gotta rush to get certain things. It felt really good, felt very comfortable or whatnot. I'm glad I got a chance to go. And yeah, now I'm gonna show you guys some plants that I bought. I definitely bought a lot of plants. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that out there. However, the good thing with these like plant swap, plant shows or whatnot, a lot of plants are at a discount, which is a good thing or whatnot, especially if you have some plants that are like your like on your plant list, like wish list plants and stuff like that, or plants you thought you'd never get, but you may could find some cuttings and things like that. That's what I did. I got a chance to talk to a good amount of people as I was buying plants, because one thing I do if I'm going to vlog a certain shop, typically I try to buy something, but if I don't, then I just still ask them, because I just want to make sure I'm appropriate and I'm not just just kind of in their space when other people are trying to buy or whatnot. So I just try not to do anything like that. But I did get a chance to buy some plants. I'm gonna take my time, tell you about the plants as much as I know. And yeah, at the end, I would love to know, I would absolutely love to know, what was your favorite plant? What did you enjoy about the video? And if you have any tips for some of these plants, because I have some plants that will surprise you. It is going to surprise you. Some plants that some genus I just never had before, and then some stuff that I'm gonna try to get back into. Maybe I wasn't as knowledgeable as I am now, or have the community that I did back then, and I can ask questions, because you guys definitely helped me out a lot down in the comments. You guys give me tips and different little tricks, and hey, you should do this, you should do that, identifying plants or whatnot. So I think that that's pretty cool. Along with some of these plants, I'm going to go ahead and pot them up today, because I don't want that to be on the back burner, because I already got plants that I need to pretty much pot up. So you're going to get a little bit of everything in here today. So I hope you got a little time. This might be a long video, but it's going to be worth it. You can always just fast forward or whatnot, but or you can grab you a plant, get you something to eat, chill out, and we can do this together. So let's go ahead and get it. I have some plants in front of me, so I'm gonna just go ahead and do that. And then I have about 5 bags worth of things or whatnot. So I definitely know some people will be proud of me by buying some of these plants, which I think is kind of funny, but at the same time, I want to get more interested in other genus of plants. Okay, so not just the philodendrons and the anthuriums. I want to try other stuff. Did I get philodendrons and anthuriums? Of course I did, but I got some different stuff. Okay, so what I'll do is just kind of show you. If I need to pot it up, then I'll go ahead and I'll pot it up, talk to you through that. And yeah, we're gonna do it like that. So I'm gonna go ahead. I got a box right here. So I got a chance to meet a Hoya enthusiast. Her name is Peggy. I can't remember the name of her shop. I think it's like North Georgia Hoyas or something like that. I'll make sure to put it down below here or whatnot. But she has, from my understanding, been doing or have been dealing with Hoyas for about 20 to 25 years. So a lot of the Hoyas that she got are kind of like original plants without being like cross-pollinated or anything like that, before all this stuff was so enthusiastic, or a hobby of some sort, back then. That was her thing. So she has a lot of mom plants, so it's pretty cool. She has some really great stories and things like that. I would definitely love to talk to her again. If you have not got a chance to talk to her, and you do get a chance to see her at some of these stores, definitely talk to her. Very, very beautiful woman. She definitely takes her time and she lets you know about different plants and what you can do, how to plant certain things, and I thought that was actually really great. She had some other plants there, and if people wanted some, she just cut them, and she charged maybe like $10 a cutting, which is really inexpensive for an original mother plant that she has been growing herself. So that means that she knows these plants or whatnot. She can give you tips. You can email her, or she has an Instagram. From my understanding, she has a YouTube account. So yeah, if I can find any of those things, I'll definitely plug it down below. And yeah, so I bought from 2 different Hoya spots or whatnot. So if I can remember which one I bought it from, then I will be sure to let you know. If I don't, then I'll just make sure to double back, look at the videos, and just put their names or whatnot. So yeah, let's get into it. So I got this beautiful Hoya right here. It is highly sunstressed. She made me tags. She is just so sweet. So this is, let me make sure, because I got 2 tags from her. Okay, yep, this is the right one. So this here is the Hoya Caudata big leaf. So she was so sweet, she made me name tags. So I will, I'm gonna wait till this grow actual roots and whatnot, because there is rooting hormone in there from what she told me and whatnot. She actually took a Hoya out and put this one in so she can make sure that this has rooting hormone in there. So I'll just find something that can hold this up or whatnot. But I just like, I talked about before, I like different, just automatically different plants. And this one right here was just, I mean, it's just different. Like, it looks like Charmaine says and Alice says or whatnot. It just looks trashy or whatnot. But like, look at how gorgeous that is. Like, that is absolutely amazing. Like, wow. Very impressed on it. I can't wait, of course, till it get a lot bigger or whatnot. Yeah, I had to pick this one up. I had to pick this one up. So I'm very, very excited about this one. Because like I said, I want to get a little bit more into Hoyas, as I stated before. So this right here is just, this is definitely my dig right here. I don't know if that's your dig for you, but it is for me. Like, look how gorgeous it is. I know I keep like showing y'all, but like, wow. It feels like, it feels thick, like paper. Well, it feels thick. What comes to mind to me is sandpaper, but it's not rough, but it's like that type of thickness, you know what I mean? And I don't know, it's just so dope. It looked like it has like splashes on it, like some silver splashes on it or whatnot. I'm pretty excited about this plant here, to tell you the truth. It's definitely gonna stand out with my other Hoyas. So man, this is big up to Peggy. Very inexpensive, so like I said, $10 easy or whatnot. I might not share like all the prices with all of them because I don't want it to be like a money thing or whatnot, but just wow, you know. So Hoya Caudata big leaf. So yeah, get into that. Really gorgeous. So another Hoya that I got from Peggy is the Hoya species Rain Sun. I believe that's what she said it was. Right here, Hoya species Rain Sun. And she had, and this actually came off her mother plant. She had a huge one, probably over a good maybe 50, 60 odd leaves or whatnot, and she was just chopping it up, just chopping it back or whatnot. She gave me this as a cutting, and as you can kind of see, there are like a lot of peduncles on there or whatnot. Like, that's just the quality she has with her plants. Like, that looks absolutely gorgeous. On the back side is kind of plain there, but the splashes on those leaves, like, absolutely gorgeous. That's, you know, just get into that right there, right? She asked, you know, did we want to cut in or whatnot, and I absolutely said yeah, for sure. So just took a cut in or whatnot, me and Carla, the homie. So I got my potted medium here, and I'm just gonna pot this one up right here. So I'm really excited about this one. So I guess a little story about this one. I think she had this one for about, I think at least over 10 years, if I'm not mistaken. If it's something else, then I'll make sure to inform you guys better, or to write it down in the description, but I believe that's exactly what she said. So you can just think like, man, that plant is so freaking huge. I wish I would have got a video of it. If I do have a video of it, I'll make sure to kind of post it as I'm talking about it. But yeah, this is an absolutely gorgeous leaf, or leaves or whatnot. I would love to see her at other events or whatnot. I'm gonna try to go to like different events, but really just trying to save my money, because once I graduate, I really want to go on a vacation. I got a chance to talk with my cousin, and one of my big cousins. She asked me, because you know I like to travel, hey Jamon, where are you going for your graduation? Which I never even thought about. So I'm going to try to travel for my graduation for myself, among other things and whatnot. So hopefully I should be graduating in January, because that's when I started. I'm getting a lot of hours, which is really great. So by the time this comes out, I will now be in internship 1. So the way that the last 4 classes go is practicum 1 and 2 for 9 weeks. So that's 18 weeks in total. And then it goes internship 1 and 2. So that's 9 weeks, 8 weeks in total. And then I do a capstone, which is, I believe, like 4 weeks or something like that. And that should start in December or November. So I'll keep you guys up to speed on that if you want to know about my graduation and things like that. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. Looks really good. Look like some potted medium she would use too. And she told me, you know, some tips or whatnot. If it has the thick leaves, of course, you want to water less. If it has thinner leaves, you want to water more, of course, because it doesn't hold as much water in it. And this right here, I mean, you can't even taco fold this. I know that's how a lot of people, or a lot of Hoya people, kind of test their plant. So yeah, this right here is like really thick, really thick, almost kind of like cardboard, if I had to give it a description. But it's really cute, really nice. I love it, that nice little splash. So yeah, thank you, Peggy, for your plants. So my next 3 Hoyas came from Let's Do Hoya. The ladies that were selling was Stephanie and Katie. Really amazing Hoya lovers. Yeah, they were showing me kind of like, you know, they got kids and stuff like that, but they were showing me like their Hoya cabinets as if like they were their kids or whatnot. They had a lot of Hoyas, as you kind of see on the table. Really good for good prices. A lot of these things, man, were like 10, 15 bucks and things like that. And absolutely amazing. I was really excited to buy these Hoyas or whatnot, because like I said, I want to get into Hoyas. So I want to get more Hoyas or whatnot to kind of share with friends and stuff like that. If it's something that I have that you don't, you see I got it, man, I'm cutting it, I'm gonna give it to you. free of charge. I've never sold plants or anything like that. So I like plants to share. It's very therapeutic to me. So I'm not really in for the profit, I suppose. Not saying that there's anything wrong with it, but for me, it brings me close to the other people, you know, which is, you know, why I have, you know, people down there commenting and, you know, just kind of shout me out, share my stuff or whatnot. So that's just me. But to get to the plants, so I'm just gonna go ahead and show you. I think I have 4 actually. Let me check this out. Okay, so I was absolutely wrong. I have 5 plants from them or whatnot. So you've probably seen some of them already, but let me get into them. So let me see. I'll try to do it in the order in which I bought it. Maybe that might help. So I told you in my other Hoya video that I wanted to pretty much get this Hoya whatnot. So if I had, say, a wish list, then it would be this plant here. So this one here is the Hoya New Guinea Ghost or whatnot. I'm trying to take this little tag thing off. There we go. So this here is the Hoya New Guinea Ghost, looking absolutely stunning. Really huge, for a really good price. I know that, or I've heard, I don't know, I've heard these things go pretty expensive. So she had really a lot of great prices. So with her, she has it in stratum or whatnot. The other Hoyas were in like the fir bark or reptile bark or orchid bark and perlite and what's the other, horticultural charcoal. So that was those potted mediums, and that's the same one that I just put into my potted medium. But this New Guinea Ghost is in pretty much stratum or whatnot, and she highly recommends stratum or whatnot, especially for Hoyas. Like stratum, if you haven't gotten into it, is really like magic or whatnot. But yeah, I now am a owner of a NGG Hoya New Guinea Ghost. Go ahead and get into that right there. And I like when I go to the plant swaps and they keep the names on it, because I like name tags, because sometimes I can be a little forgetful or you know, just, yeah, sometimes I just forget. So I now have me a New Guinea Ghost, so I'm actually really excited. Yeah, and I think I like it because it says ghost and then it's silvery. One thing that I believe Stephanie said, I see that you like silver plants, so just know it's some more silver plants in here. And I do, because it's just, it pops out of the green plants, right? So this and the back of where other plants are, you can just see that, right? So I like that. It kind of gives me like the philodendron, silver, what's the name of that thing I'm playing? Silver Sword, I believe the name of it or whatnot. So that's just kind of what it gives me. So the next Hoya that I got was, so just like Alice and Charmaine, like I said, I like the trashy big kind of leaves or whatnot. So whenever I'm seeing these plants, I'm thinking like, dang, that's the type of plant that I like too, because it's just different, right? As opposed to the nice, simple kind of small leaves and stuff like that. So I got a lot of big leaf Hoyas. Well, I got 2 big leaf Hoyas, so pretty excited about that. So the next one that I have, and I'll show it to you here, really gorgeous big thick leaf there. This is the Hoya Vitellinoides. I'm gonna go with that. Vitellinoides, and I like this because first of all, it's just a big leaf, you know what I mean? I like the green pattern going down there. Yeah, hopefully it's not washed out, but that green, the deep green veins going through there or whatnot, I absolutely like how this looks. It is thick, as you can kind of hear or whatnot. Looking absolutely gorgeous. It's in that fir bark kind of mixture, so very chunky mixture or whatnot. So I'm actually pretty excited about this one right here. As soon as I seen it on the table, I was thinking like, man, I'm probably gonna get it, and I actually did or whatnot, because I don't think it was anything over like 10 bucks or whatnot. Like, she was selling Hoyas like really good discounted prices. So I'm very excited about that. But yeah, Hoya vitellinoides. So yeah, go ahead and get into that one more time. Looking really striking and gorgeous. So I actually doubled back from Peggy to get these next 3 Hoyas. Right, so in order, the ones that I bought was, let me take off the little price tag or whatnot. If you really want to know, you can comment down below and I'll tell you whatever the price is or whatnot. But I like this right here. It looks like it's just cocoa husk and perlite. Look like it's some slow release fertilizer or whatnot. This right here is absolutely gorgeous. It's gorgeous because it's trashy. Like, if there was a trashy, this would be like, I would wear this. You know what I mean? Like, absolutely gorgeous. This is the Hoya Clemensorium. I believe that's how you say it. Maybe y'all can get into that right. Oh, nope, upside down. My apologies. Clarosorium. So, and it's funny, me and Carla G were both looking at this plant or whatnot, and I think she was gonna get it, but I believe she has it coming to her. So I just went ahead and got it. Like, I absolutely love this. This is this is really, really stunning. That silver splash, really dark leaf. It got some purple around the side, purple on the back. It look a little dusty, look a little rusty, and I absolutely like that. The veins are pretty dope. So yeah, I'm into this right here. I'm so into this right here. Look like paint splat on it or whatnot. You ever see when painters have that little tarp down and like certain paint just kind of splashes down or whatnot? And that's just what this gives me right here. So I'm really into this right here. This is probably, like, it's funny because I wanted the New Guinea Ghost, but I actually probably like this a little bit more. And I actually wasn't gonna get it, but something told me like, man, just go ahead and get it. So I did get it, and it's looking absolutely gorgeous or whatnot. And wow, just wow. It's really pretty. Yeah, I would love to see this flower or whatnot. Oh, that's another thing. So it was, I guess you could say, confirmed by other Hoya enthusiasts that orchid spray helps with the blooms or whatnot. I don't know if it helps with the leaves or helps it grow better, but if you want blooms, get the orchid spray. It is a little expensive because of how much you have to spray it in order to get a bloom, but if you want a bloom, then use the orchid spray. So yeah, I think Stephanie or Katie, one of them, told me about it, and I'm like, nice. We just had a pretty much sit down Hoya conversation, and yeah, I got a little bit of that, and I like this. I love this or whatnot. So I'm pretty excited about this Hoya Clemensorium. So another Hoya that I got, yeah, I know it's really crazy. I got Hoyas, right? This one pretty inexpensive as well. I'll let you get a look at it. Nameplate is already on there. So this is the Hoya sigillatatus AH001. So two reasons that I really like this right here. Of course, because it's splashy. Also, I have never had like a code name at the back of one of my Hoyas or other plants other than the 69686, but like AH001, I think that is so unique or whatnot. and Peggy actually came by Let's Do Hoyas and was like, I'm surprised nobody picked this up. So it has to be something. I'm not a Hoya enthusiast just yet. You know, I'm trying to get into it. But y'all tell me, like, was this like a really good deal? You know, I think I got this for like 15 bucks. So is this like one of those Hoya statement plants or whatnot? And if it is, that's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. It's kind of like one of those buys where, like, if an enthusiast say, hey, you should get that, then it's like, all right, I'm gonna get it. You know what I mean? So a gentle buy, very inexpensive, so it didn't really charge my pockets too hard or whatnot, and I actually like it. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. Another Hoya, and I think this might be the last one of this shop. I know I got another Hoya, but this one is the last one of this shop. So you kind of already see it a little bit back here. So this right here is the Hoya AH073. So go ahead and get into that one if you could see the little name on there. This leaf is absolutely gorgeous. It looks like, it definitely gives me trashy Hoya. It definitely gives me like ashy. The big leaves are pretty amazing. I can't wait to put this on like a trellis once it actually needs it or whatnot. But these big leaves are just so freaking exciting. Like, do you like Hoyas with small leaves or big leaves? I would love to know. Or like the retusa, like those type, or retusa, or like the linearis. Do you like those type of leaves? Like, so what's your leaf shape? Do you like the skinny leaves? Do you like the small leaves, or do you like the big leaves? For me, I like the big leaves. This right here is definitely up my alley. Yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous plant. I like the planters in which she used, because these are the same ones that I use. And most of her Hoyas she keeps in like the frosted or the clear pots. That just seems to be the way these days, because we just like to see if it is wet, if it's dry, how it can be watered, the different roots. And it looked like this one may have like a little red root down at the bottom, if you can kind of see right there, because nothing else seems to be kind of red. So this has like red roots. That's pretty exciting actually. It's either red or orange. I'm dropping stuff. So yeah, I don't think I can pick them all up, but let's see. Ugh, there we go. So yeah, I got all of these right here from Let's Do Hoyas or whatnot. So, oh no, look at me doing too much. But yeah, so now let's go ahead and get into the next bag or whatnot, like literally. Okay, so to continue on with our not an unboxing but haul or whatnot, plant haul. So I'm trying something new. I would absolutely love any suggestions that you have, okay? Because I have never had any type of genus like this. Any tips that you can give me. It was kind of like I've seen this plant, and it's I thought that it looks really good or whatnot, but I didn't think that like I would grab it or whatnot. But I'm thinking of, you know, remodeling my plants and stuff like that. So I want kind of smaller plants that I don't really have to worry about growing too large. So this is definitely a different plant than I have ever talked about. I cannot give any tips on this. I would love to receive whatever tips you have, okay? So to not hold you guys up any longer, I got me a jewel orchid. Like, that's so exciting. I've seen this plant a few times over, and I always think that these just look really great, especially if you have a not a greenhouse, but like a you know, those things that people put together, they're Right, so if you put these in like a terrarium or something like that, so it's like a terrarium plant. But I don't really have like a terrarium to put them in, and I don't want to put it in my IKEA greenhouse unless it's needed or whatnot. So I'm pretty excited about this. I really want to keep this on the outside. My humidity right now is like 76, so I feel like it should be good. If not, y'all let me know, like if it needs more humidity, does it need more air, or not more air, but more water. Like check out the mix there. Like it looks really good, right? This here is called the Luda Chalice, nicknamed the sea turtle. So this jewel orchid is the sea turtle. So I love how this looks. I don't know if this trails, I don't know if it climbs, I don't know anything about it. Any tips or information that you have on it, I would love to know. I'll try to do my own I will do my own research or whatnot, but I know that they told me like it flowers and things like that, and they actually had one that flowered that had a nice like little pink stem and white flower or whatnot, so I thought that looked really gorgeous, to tell you the truth. Why did I pick this up? It's something different. The leaves look really gorgeous. Whenever I go to Atlanta Botanical Garden, I see this plant all the freaking time. And near their orchids or whatnot. So I'm guessing that it likes water. That's just what I'm guessing right now. It likes water. It's in a chunky mix, so maybe I don't have to water it a lot. That's what I'm guessing. The leaves are not thick, but they're not thin neither. It's not thick like a Hoya, but more so kind of like an anthurium. Yeah, that's kind of what it's giving me, anthurium or whatnot. But it actually looks really good. It is a darker leaf, so maybe I don't have to give it as much light, though I'm going to give it light. And it looked like there's so many different plants in this one that like I really got a steal for really what I purchased for. I think maybe less than 20 bucks, 25 bucks, something like that. So this is my first one. Like I said, if you got any tips for me, hey, let me know, because I don't want it to die because it's so gorgeous. Like, look at that, right? It's so different or whatnot. If I do well with this one, maybe in another 6 months or something like that, maybe I might get another one or whatnot. Or, which would be really great, drop down some jewel orchids that you guys have that you find to be, easier, or if you got some tips on it, even if it's not easy and you feel like it's hard, but you're able to keep it up, let me get those tips. I would really love to be like a really good jewel orchid dad or whatnot. This plant looked absolutely gorgeous. When I saw it, immediately I just knew that I was going to get it. Did I come with the mindset that I'm going to get a jewel orchid? Not at freaking all. Not at all. I wasn't even thinking about it. But I saw it and was just like, wow, that's too cute. That is absolutely too gorgeous. Like look at that. Like, just look at it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's pretty dope. I wonder, does the flower smell like something? Right? Because I know a lot of the other orchids either smell like really bad, or chocolate, or cotton candy, or mint, whatever. Like, does this flower have a smell? That'd be really great. I'll probably research it. But if you know already, let me know, and then you probably let other people know. But if you got any care tips, not just for myself, other people as well. So I'm pretty excited to be an orchid dad, jewel orchid dad. I think that this is kind of actually funny. Why not? If I had to put in my terrarium, let me know. Not terrarium, my greenhouses, my little kicker greenhouses or whatnot. I think it'll go really great in there, actually. I might put it in there anyways, but I don't know. I got to learn how to propagate it. If I can learn how to propagate it and it grows, then I'll probably put it in a couple different places. So, yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous. Le Chalice Sea Turtle. So, yeah. So, I got a chance to go to Plant Daddies. They have a store here in Atlanta. I don't think I've ever heard of Plant Daddies. If I did, I don't remember. I just know Bros with Hoes, but I never knew that there was a plant store called Plant Daddies. Something that was really cool was they had like a all kind of like male staff, which is kind of funny because Plant Daddies, you know, and they're probably all dads of some sort, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, they had some pretty dope plants, planters, shirts, bags, stuff like that, stuff that said Plant Mama, Plant Daddy, or whatnot. So they had something a little bit for everybody or whatnot. So crazy enough, I got another new genus. I would absolutely love to know some tips on these or whatnot. So yeah, let me go ahead and show it to you. I got air plants. So I actually got 3 of them. So I got this one here. I hope I didn't break that off. And then I got this one here. So I'll tell you a little bit about it from whatever I remember. So the tips that they gave me, and then y'all can let me know or not, is they just need to be watered once a week, right? In the winter, they need to be watered a little bit more because it gets a little bit drier. Because in the winter, the humidity is up, so it doesn't need to be as moist or whatnot. So that was a pretty good tip. How he said to do it was pretty much just get a bucket of water of some sort and just dip it in there, let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then take it out and pretty much just kind of shake it off or whatnot. I've also seen people put the air plant upside down so that water doesn't get into whatever the heck is on the middle of this. So that's about as much as I know. If I know the names of these as I'm talking about them, then I'll let you know. So these were actually pretty inexpensive. I think I paid at most $5 for maybe one of them and $3 for the other 2. I've also bought air plant holders. I'll put it up here or whatnot, and they're just like the little hands that's just gonna pretty much hold it. I did see one with group that I'll get a little bit later, but this particular one came 3 for 1 for about, no, it'll come in a pack of 3 for $9, and then the group by itself was just 1 for $9. So I was like, I just want to get something to hold it. So this one right here, if I'm not mistaken, is called the Medusa. Get a look at that one right there. That's actually pretty sick. I mean, I got this, I believe, off the name itself. The Hoya, the air plant, I guess the air plant Medusa? Like you say, Hoya or something, Philadelphia or something, the air plant? Maybe got a real genus name to it. But I like this for sure. This is absolutely pretty gorgeous. So okay, so boom, did a little research. So these are Tillandsia. I knew that. I definitely heard that before, Tillandsia. And they do have different specific names. So this one right here is the, and then I'll list the names down below just so you guys can get a, you know, so that you can read it yourself. And if you want a Tillandsia, then you can be able to buy one yourself. So this one right here is the Caput Medusa, or Caput Medusa, or however you pronounce it. But yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and call this the Medusa because that's a lot easier. Okay, so now the next one here is the Caputata peach, Caputata peach. As you can kind of see, they got a peach-like look to it. It's actually flowering, which is pretty dope. I didn't even know these things can flower. So that's gonna be pretty cool when it has like the little hand just kind of holding that down. And I'll keep y'all updated, probably on a short. I probably won't put it in a video. Maybe I might put it in a video, but I'll for sure put it on the short. So I'm pretty excited about that. But this one right here is the Tillandsia Capita peach. Capita peach. And then the next one here, and I like this one right here because it looks like grass. So that's the reason I got this one right here. I got this one because of the color and the flower. I got this one right here because it says Medusa and it kind of look like Medusa, which is pretty cool. Maybe I can find like a little pot that can hold this that looks like Medusa or something like that. I think that'd be pretty sick. And then this one right here, I got it because it looked like grass and it kind of sound like grass a little bit, right? Right, so this one right here is the Junkia, but these are pretty cool. So now I am a jewel orchid dad. Now I'm also a Tillandsia dad. So we going up or whatnot. Why did I decide to get these? I want to try something different. I want to try something new. I want to talk about different things on this channel or whatnot. You know, not just the same philodendrons and anthuriums and things like that. Not that I don't like to talk about it, not that that's really old, because I learned something new even with philodendrons and as they're crawling or climbing and things like that, and even with anthuriums, that they don't really need a like a shelf or like a lot of humidity. They can be on the outside or whatnot. So as I'm going to different botanical gardens, I can see like anthuriums being on the outside, anthuriums being on the inside. So really it's just about learning how to adjust your plants, or at least that's what I'm learning right now. If it dies and it dies back, you know, if it grows back or when it grows back, it should be, you know, trying to get used to, or it should get used to your surroundings. So that's what I'm learning right now. But these right here was just another, it's just another great cap to go into this plant swap, this plant meet or whatnot. These are really great. I like these so far. I probably could have bought more, maybe give some out to people or whatnot, but you know, if y'all into these Tillandsia, definitely tell me your favorite type, you know, why. Maybe there's one that I should look up. If there's like some dope holders and stuff like that, man, send me the link or whatnot. I'm gonna go ahead and check it out, you know, especially through Amazon or whatnot. So yeah, I love this. And they kind of furry too, right? If you kind of see, it's a little white or whatnot, but all right, I apologize. It's just something with iPhones and this memory stuff is so weird. But yeah, so my Tillandsias, I will go ahead and put the names of those, of course, in there or whatnot. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more stores, so I just want to kind of go ahead and knock it out, you know what I mean? So the next store that I went to, pretty good friend at Curvy Plants or whatnot. So I got 2 different plants. So I actually got this plant because I believe Breezy has this plant here. This is the philodendron Bernardo Pazzi, and I too like curvy long leaf plants or whatnot. So I'm pretty excited about this. I'm glad she introduced this so I can now get it. But I love that about the community where other people mention certain plants and it's like, wow, I can't wait to see that plant. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, thank you, Breezy. Because yeah, that is really gorgeous. It's a little beat up, but I don't really care about that. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool on the once it started to climb or whatnot. She got like some really good medium. Look like there's some really good roots and stuff in there. So I'm pretty excited about this. Also, I bought another Hoya. I did not have the name for this one. So if you can recognize this Hoya before I actually get the name, that will be really great. So that's the back side of it. But yeah, I thought that this was really great. Hoya, I believe this was So I believe I bought from her first. So this is the first Hoya that I picked up or whatnot. I can't remember the name. I wish I could remember the name. I'm gonna have to like text her and just say, just ask her or whatnot. But yeah, this is the first Hoya that I picked up or whatnot. I like this Hoya and I like all my other Hoyas or whatnot because I try to get just some different stuff or whatnot. I want to become a Hoya daddy or whatnot. Y'all let me know if I'm a Hoya daddy now, since I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I picked up 8 Hoyas and I still got 1 more to go. So I picked up 9 Hoyas. It's pretty crazy, right? But if you can recognize this Hoya right here, that'd be really great. Help your boy out, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole community, so I know that y'all gonna help your boy out. I just know it. The next place that I went to is called Plants Are My Soulmates. So this is the last Hoya I think I have to show you. I was actually talking about this Hoya here with Autumn or whatnot, and I told her that I kind of want this Hoya or whatnot. So this here is the Hoya macrophylla or whatnot. So catch a look at that. That's pretty dope. Red around the rim of it or whatnot. Pretty dope on the back side of it. Spagnoum, moss, and perlite. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna keep that in this one right here. It's a closed container. Got no what they call like little opening or slits in there. So I'm gonna just go ahead and keep that in there because it probably grows best as they have it. Typically, I don't really want to like take it out of what it's in because it might just grow like this, and this is actually pretty nice. Got a nice little nameplate, got the price tag on it or whatnot, so it's pretty cool or whatnot. So I really like this. The other plant that I bought from Plants Are My Soulmates. I know you guys will be surprised. I hope Lex is watching this. Shout out to Lex, because I saw this and like I said, I want to try new stuff, right? I said I want to try new stuff. So yeah, I got this here Syngonium alba. There's 2 cuttings in there. So if you are new to the channel, if you go back and watch plants that I don't want or want to try or anything like that, Syngoniums were something on there because I used to have pretty much a basic Syngonium and it just literally like melted. I don't know what it was. I don't know what I did. I don't know if it was humidity. I don't know if it was too wet. I don't know what it is. But literally in Florida, as a plant parent, I go home and I recognize that Syngoniums are literally everywhere, just like regular green Syngoniums, not like albos or the tricolor and all the other little stuff like that. But Syngoniums are really just everywhere, right? So I didn't even know that they were in Florida, until I became like a plant parent. I started really recognizing plants. So I now have me a Syngonia albo, and I say special thanks to to Lex. I definitely want to get some Syngoniums from her, so you'll be seeing that unboxing pretty soon. But like, look at these Syngoniums. Like look at that leaf. Like it's a half moon. Like, is that not cute, right? And then this one right here, it got little speckles there, and then that one is really nice. And then if you kind of see there, it's a new plant coming out of that one. So I'm pretty excited about that. I probably won't repot it until I pretty much need to. So I'm gonna just keep it like this right here. I should be able to keep it out here. Right now it's 74. Yeah, the humidity is 74%. Y'all let me know if that's like really good temperature or whatnot for Syngoniums. Any help that you can give me, I will definitely take. So yeah, just put your boy up on game or whatnot. So I got both these Hoyas here. I mean, Hoya and Syngonium from Plants Are My Soulmate or whatnot. So yeah. So the next plant store that I went to was Plant Friends ATL. I got everything written down, so that's, so I keep it all together because I went to a lot of plant stores. So what I did go there for was, I was actually attracted to this little plant thing or whatnot. So I actually got some plant propagators. If you've never seen these or whatnot, pretty much you put it around an area root. Or you put Spagnomoss moss, or you know, whatever mix you want in there. You put it around the plant and pretty much close it in there. Once you start to see roots, you can pretty much cut at the bottom, plot it into whatever you want to keep it in, and you know, these are reusable, so these are like very inexpensive. I bought, I think it was 4 here or something like that. So I bought this probably less than $5 or something like that, you know what I mean? So this is pretty great. I'm pretty excited to try this right here. If you have tried this, let me know what's your tips. What do you use in there? Do you use soil? Do you use chunky mix? Do you use perlite? Do you use Sphagnum moss? I wouldn't think that you could use stratum, but you know, you just never know. Just, you know, put me up on game. Whatever y'all use, just let me know. That'd be pretty great. And the other thing I bought, I've actually been wanting this plant for quite some time, but I just never really made. Y'all know y'all like certain plants, but you like it from afar a little bit sometimes. Like you won't really like rush to go get it, especially if it's like between this plant and the other plant. You like, oh, I get this plant because I know that this plant will be around. So I believe this to be the Rio, the Brazil Rio or whatnot. So if I am wrong, just let me know which one this is, but I believe that this one is it. I know it looks really different. So I'm actually pretty excited to have this one. It is just like a 1-leaf cutting, but from my understanding, these grow pretty quickly. So I'm actually pretty excited to have this right here. As soon as I saw it, very inexpensive. I like the little mix that they have it in. I like the little cups, these tough cups, whatnot. People really were coming with, you know, really good really good pots and stuff like that. So I really like that. So now I have me one of these. I believe it's either a Rio, or I forgot the other one that this one looks like. Let me make sure y'all get a good looking in there. So y'all just tell me if I'm right or wrong, or you know, just help your boy out. Help your boy out. It's been a long day. It has been a long day. It has been a long day, let me tell you. But yeah. So I got my propagation things, and I got my, what I believe to be a Rio. So, or Brazil. Just let me know. Just let me know. So from my, so for my Hoyas, I actually bought some trellises. I've been wanting something like this right here, but I just never really pulled the trigger on it on like Amazon or anything like that. So now that I have one, I bought 4 of them, and she also gave me like the little butterfly clips or whatnot. So when I get a chance, especially for my new Hoyas and stuff like that, I get to put some Hoyas on some trellises and stuff like that. And if it works out pretty well, if it fits in my space, I'll hit her up. I forgot to tell you, her name is Aroid. She is Propagation Diaries on Instagram or whatnot. So I bought from her before. Really good quality plants. I believe she sends out plants. Don't let me lie to you. I'll put her information in the description. You can hit her up on Instagram and, you know, just message her. I believe that she does send off plants. If she doesn't, or like, yeah, no, I think she does. I really think she does. So I got a chance to give me some Hoya trellises, so I'm actually really excited about that. So yeah. So the last plant that I got was from Tropicals. So I went on the second day, so it wasn't as many plants, which is okay, because I know if I was there on the first day, first of all, from my understanding, it was really crazy. So for y'all that went, y'all can attest for me. But there were like very slim plants there. There were some Bessiaes there, some weird type of philodendrons, something I don't really want or whatnot. So it wasn't too much. It was kind of like the scraps. If you kind of see the video, it was probably like less than 30 seconds of video, which is okay, because I bought obviously a lot of plants. I'm very happy with the plants that I got, because everything I'm buying is for a purpose or whatnot, and I know where I can put things at, and I know where I can fit things at. And if I want to buy more plants, I'll just go on Tropical on Tuesday and Thursday and go to the live sale and just buy more plants. So I didn't really miss out on anything. But the one plant that I did get that I don't have, that I actually want to put into my greenhouse, which I feel like will fit pretty well, probably one of the last things I'll probably put in there, to tell you the truth. Or I may keep it out here. I'm just not really sure just yet, because it's actually a really big plant. But it is so I got the Anthurium veitchii. So I don't have a big Anthurium VTI, and I thought, man, this one is absolutely gorgeous. I had to unwrap it because I didn't want it to like sweat and things like that. The roots are still sweating pretty good in here, or it's still moist in here. I won't say it's sweating, but it's still moist in here or whatnot. So on the last day, they marked down probably like 20%. So I got it at a really good deal or whatnot. So I'm hoping that it stays pretty much together. So what I'm actually do right now, I got my soil again. I'm gonna go ahead and pot this up. And I guess I'll just talk about so I got all my pots and stuff right here. Y'all think it'll fit in this right here? We shall see. So, my experience, it was really good. I got a lot of time to spend with like Carla G. If y'all ever see her in the comments, she is an official homie, you know what I'm saying? So, we got a chance to talk to Patty, and she told us a bunch of her stories. I got a chance to see curvy plants and stuff like that. So it was really exciting for me. Let me grab these scissors, make it a lot easier. But I really do enjoy plant people. It's definitely a different type of people. We all understand our addiction of plants. I've met some Hoya lovers. I met some people that really love their jewel orchids and stuff like that. So all that was pretty great. I definitely couldn't take anything from it. I kind of wish I would have saw a little bit of more from tropicals, just because, well, I always see a lot of that stuff on the live. So if anybody got like video of the first day, definitely send that to me on my Instagram. I might, send it to me on my Instagram. And if you do that, just let me know, and then I'll log into Instagram. So if you don't know and you're new to the page or new to my channel, I'm actually studying for my CADC, which is Certified Alcohol and Drug Counselor or whatnot, number 2, because I'm a substance abuse counselor. So I'm just trying to keep my head focused or whatnot. So Instagram is very, it's a lot. It is a lot. So for me to keep myself focused, I just pretty much deleted Instagram. I typically don't go on Facebook. I've had that deleted for quite some time, so you won't really see me ever on Facebook. I don't even think I talk about Facebook for real. But yeah, so I'm actually studying right now. So I just want to keep focused. That's all. And I think that me being on Instagram is taken away from time that I can study, because I'm already doing 2 videos a week. I work, I also intern, so I'm also a therapist intern, a marriage and family therapist, just in case you are new here. If you are not, then you know all this stuff because you're family. So I just got this little bucket that I'm shaking out the what's it called, moss or whatnot. I don't want to do too much because there's moss in this mix. So I'm just kind of checking the roots. This looked like from a big, pretty much from a node or whatnot. I don't know how, is this node dead or not? It looks squishy. I don't know if I can rip it off or not. I don't really want to. Look at that. It's like black. I don't know if you can see it, but I really want to take this off. Yeah, like look at that. It's coming off. So Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna take this off. And it seems pretty squishy, like pretty much dead. Don't look like anything really can grow out of this, so I'm not gonna keep this. I thought it was like a rock or something like that, but it looked like it's not. But the roots here are really healthy actually. Well, some of it is. Looks a little, there's some healthy roots on here and there's some not so healthy roots on here. Do I want to cut this stuff right now? I feel like I'll cut back some of these roots, so let me see. Okay, so I'm good with this right here. And I encourage people to cut off dead roots for the simple fact that these roots will grow back and stronger at that. So don't be afraid to take off roots. You know, you do what you want. I'm gonna take off these dead roots because eventually they're just gonna die off and they're just gonna be in the soil, and you know, certain bugs just like to eat like dead roots, and I don't really want, you know, bugs just, you know, I don't know, but I don't want these bugs in here, so I'm just gonna take this stuff off as much as possible. But you know, y'all do with y'all plants what y'all want to. I'm gonna do with mine what I do, you know what I'm talking about, and we gonna live together, you feel me? So there we go, and this should definitely fit now for sure in this pot. I think I cut some in here, didn't I? Okay, so that is good. Let me set this in this pot here. But I highly enjoyed myself. I can't wait to the next one. I don't know how I'm gonna know when the next one is because I'm not on Instagram right now. So if y'all see some stuff that's going on in Georgia and this close to me, because it was really about 20 minutes down the street from me, which really isn't bad. So I think I need like a deeper pot. But you know what, I'm gonna make this thing work. So yeah, I highly enjoyed myself. If you went, definitely tell me your experience. What did you get? Please let me know what you got. Y'all know I'm gonna be down in the comments as always. Is that good? Should I put it in something taller? I'll put it in one of these takeout containers. So this one here already has like holes at the bottom. This would be a really great pot for it, but I want to be realistic and make sure it can stand up. All right, so okay. All right, so that's pretty much it. I think I showed you pretty much all the plants or whatnot. Definitely tell me what were your favorite plants. Maybe some plants that you saw. If you did go, I would love to know your experience of seeing tropicals in person or whatnot. You know, all the plants that you bought or whatnot. Yeah, you know. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I appreciate you coming to spend time with me, especially if you made it down to the end. Of course, subscribe, comment down below. It helps your boy out. Hit your man with a like. You feel me? And yeah, I'll see you down in the description. You know, take a little time. We can talk. You know. Yeah, I'll see you on the next one. So, as always, love, peace, and plants.